You will never hit 5.1 GHz. That spec is a fantasy. Dell charges $2,699 for a laptop whose GPU runs slower than last year's budget model. Here's why that matters. The 14.5-inch 3.2K OLED touchscreen is stunning. 48 120Hz, 400 nits, and true blacks make it one of the best displays on any ultra-portable. Colors pop for photo editing, and the touch response feels instant. It's the main reason you'd even consider this price. Build quality is top tier. The CNC machined aluminum chassis feels rock solid, with no flex in the lid or deck. The seamless glass haptic touchpad is a joy, and the backlit keyboard is comfortable for long typing sessions. Dell's premium materials justify a chunk of the cost. With 64 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and a 1 TB PCIe SSD, you get future-proof memory capacity that most rivals cap at 32 GB. Multitasking with dozens of Chrome tabs and virtual machines won't slow it down. Storage is fast enough for 4K video editing, though not the fastest we've seen. Copilot Plus integration is genuinely useful. The dedicated key and local AI features like live captions and Windows Studio effects work well. The Ultra 7 255 hours handles everyday tasks with ease, and battery life is decent for a 14.5-inch OLED, hitting around 8 hours of mixed use. Port selection is forward-thinking. 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports with power delivery and DisplayPort, plus a microSD reader. Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 are included, and the IR camera with fingerprint reader ensures quick, secure logins. It's a well-connected machine. Here's what you get. Processor. Ultra 7 processor 255 hours, 16 cores, based on 2.0 GHz up to 5.1 GHz turbo. Display. 14.5-inch, touch, 3.2K, 48 120Hz, OLED, 400 nits keyboard, platinum backlit English keyboard with fingerprint reader and memory, 64 GB. LPDDR5X, 8400 MT/S, dual channel, storage, 1 TB, M.2, signed me, SSD. The biggest issue is the RTX 4050 capped at 30 watts. It performs like a low-end MX 550, not a real gaming GPU. You'll get maybe 30 frames per second in Cyberpunk at 1080p low, while a $1,300 Lenovo Legion with a full power 4050 crushes it. This is a scam-level spec for the price. The Ultra 7 255 hours never hits its 5.1 GHz turbo under sustained load. Thermal throttling kicks in after a few minutes. In Cinebench multi-core, it scores below last year's Ultra 7 155 hours, and the fan noise is annoying under pressure. Dell Slim chassis can't cool this chip. At $2,699, you're paying a $1,000 plus premium tax for the Dell logo and design. A MacBook Pro 14 with M4 Pro costs $1,999 and outperforms this in every way except OLED contrast. The Asus ZenBook 14 OLED with similar specs is $1,300. This price is hard to justify. The 64 GB RAM is LPDDR5X soldered at 8,400 metric tons per second, but you can't upgrade anything. The SSD is also not easily user-serviceable. Once you buy, you're stuck, and the 30 watts GPU means you're not getting value from that memory for gaming or heavy rendering. It's a one-way ticket. If you need a stunning OLED with massive RAM and don't care about GPU performance, the XPS 14 is fine, but at $2,699, you're overpaying. Buy the Asus ZenBook for half the price or the MacBook Pro for better performance. Skip unless you must have that Dell design. Check the current price and alternatives in the description below, and tell me if you'd pay this premium.